Well, this video is going to show you exactly how to do that. Look, this is what's going to bump up your hive. Have you ever had some extra brood and not known what to do with it? Well, this video is going to show you exactly how to do that, as well as how to rebox a box. Okay, so let's start off with the reboxing. We've got a catch box here that has caught bees and has been well established for a few weeks now. And we're going to rebox that into your standard 11 frame brood box. Here in South Africa, it's 11 frames because of our bee space. So, yeah, we're going to start off. We always put one frame right against the edge to give some space. And then we'll start frame by frame moving the bees across. Most of our reboxing we do at night in our residential areas just for safety factors. So that's why the red light and moving it at night is a little bit safer for everyone. So as we're going through, we're checking each frame, making sure what's there. There's obviously lovely, there's quite a lot of eggs down at the bottom here, and obviously quite a lot of nectar. As you can see, it's shining beautifully there. You'll notice we don't bump the bees off as we're going, except off our hands. Yeah, they like to walk up your hands when you're working at night. So, right, so loosening all the frames, making sure to not pull comb out. And sometimes if you're reboxing, to go 2 frames at a time makes it a bit easier, because your main function there is to rebox, not necessarily for a full inspection. We are checking that there's brood and comb and that everything is looking good. Right, so now we're on to the second last frame. Right between the edge, that end frame has got nectar, and so the following frame on the opposite end of the new frame we've just put in is actually brood. So we always introduce new frames on the edge of the brood rather than right at the outer edge. Just encourages building a lot faster for the queen. Now, yeah, that's the blank frame with a wax strip on it that we've placed on the edge of the brood there. Okay, so now we've left a gap on the side of the brood chamber where there's no frame, so that we can bump the bees into it. And if you basically you can see all the bees on all edges of the box. If you simply do a good tap on the corner, you'll see how they all gather nicely into the bottom to be able to be emptied out into that nice gap. Just makes it a lot simpler for them to get straight onto their frames. Another quick bump, either in front of the box or just over it, will get rid of all the last little bees. Right, and now recently we've done a removal nearby, and yeah, the comb, there was way too much comb to put into a box for those bees. So we're going to look at introducing that into this hive. We've already prepared it onto a frame where we've wired it on, elasticated it on, nicely. And yeah, so we're just checking the frames. Notice how we haven't centered everything that's come out of the catch box. We've actually put it to one side with just one empty frame on the far end of it. So now we're gonna just quickly check. We'll remove one frame here, which will make space for that frame of brood that we're going to use to bump up this hive. It's very important that when you're introducing brood from somewhere else, that there's enough nurse bees in this box to cover that brood. So we would never put 2 frames of brood in a box like this, for example. We'll just put the one. So as you can see, it's been nicely elasticated on there, and we're placing it right in the center of where the brood was within that, so that the nurse bees will automatically move onto it. And that bumps this hive up from being 4 frames of brood to now 5 frames of brood. If you're watching this video, it means you're crazy about bees, just like we are. Please like and subscribe to our channel so that you can not miss out on anything that we're doing. And if you put a comment on there, we know what content you want us to put out. So please be interactive, and we'll chat with you on YouTube.